Welcome to Remelations. We're your hosts.
I'm Mindy.
And I'm Brooke. Remelations is a dream interpretation podcast where we read listeners' dreams, from nightmares to the just plain bizarre. Join us as we give you our comedic interpretation of your fucked up REM cycle.
This week, we're reading a dream from Mia that has to do with champagne and tattoos.
Ooh, and we have some catnaps about biting your grandma, salad babies, red panties, and Gordon Ramsey.
Well, a salad and Gordon Ramsey go together, but I don't know about the panties and that.
I don't know, but it's gonna be good.
That's why you should stay tuned. And hey, Bestie, let's get started.
Woo! You look so adorable. Like, who are you?
I know. I got my glasses. I got my nerd on today.
No, you look super cute and like snatched.
Oh, well, I got a story to tell, but I'm going to save it for our chit chat at the end.
Okay.
Hi, how are you, darling?
Hi,
love.
Good. How are you? I can't get over how cute you are.
Oh, I don't feel cute.
You made it, though.
Here I am. And you made it.
You're here.
I'm here. You're here. I'm here. Our bestie's here.
Everybody's here. Our besties are here. Ooh, what's going on today,
I have
lady?
a dream. I'm really interested to see your interpretation of it. Okay.
I'm ready. I've got
Awesome.
my pen.
All right. So here we go. This dream's from Mia, and Mia's from Aurora, Colorado. All right, Mia says, I was out partying with a bunch of people, one of which was this guy that I have met recently in real life. We were partying in a building that had a lot of rooms, like a dorm or a hotel. I was drinking champagne throughout the dream. I remember drinking about 3 or 4 glasses, so I was a little tipsy, but not enough to black out.
Get it? No, get it, girl. Get it, Mia.
I love champagne. Like, I
Oh,
do.
do you do?
But like, there's a fine line between the right amount of champagne and hungover. It's one
a sip.
One
It's a sip.
I would say one flute, but one sip too many. You're right. Yeah,
It is. It's very.
it's all
fine
those
line.
bubbles, man. Go straight to my head.
I know. That's why I can only usually do one, but then I get
Especially when it's like bottomless mimosas. And okay. Well, she said she admitted 3 or 4 glasses.
Okay, good. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
The guy that I was partying with went to sleep, so I started partying with another group of people.
Oh, she's getting it on tonight, man.
Some of these people are actual acquaintances in real life, like people I see on Facebook but aren't really friends with. You know those people. Yeah,
Facebook
like
friends.
I see that your kid went to prom, cool, but we're not going to go hang out and have coffee. I get it.
No, I'm happy for you, but
The next morning, I wake up. So in her dream, she's fallen asleep and wake up. So like the fake wake, right?
okay, fake wake.
The next morning, I wake up and I'm in a daze. I'm not hungover, but I feel like I'm in a dreamlike state. I walk into the bathroom and to my horror, I see a huge tattoo on my throat.
A throat. That's
Whoops.
a bad place. Oh,
That is, I think that's one sip too many.
that's one sip too many champagne.
No.
Ooh, that might be a couple sips too many.
Oh, yeah, especially if you don't remember it.
Although I guess once you cross the line cannot be uncrossed. So just go
Exactly.
balls to the wall.
I try to scrub it off feverishly, but then realize it's permanent.
Oh my God. That had to hurt so bad. A fresh tattoo.
Oh, God.
God, it's like raw skin.
It's raw on top of raw.
It's raw on top of raw, and you're like scrubbing it.
I saw that video in the back of Blockbuster.
I wish they had a dirty section. That would have helped us grow up a lot faster.
As the dream goes on, I slowly start finding more tattoos on random parts of my body.
I love this dream.
One says, Mexican, on top of my nose. Parentheses, I have Mexican heritage. So that's good.
So that's good. Not just saying Mexican.
Yeah,
somewhere
you
on
like
your body.
You like tacos, so you're like Mexican.
Pretty much Mexican
food. Some sketches of hearts and flowers on my clavicles. And some phrase in Spanish on my cheek.
Which cheek?
She doesn't specify. I start screaming, and the people who I was hanging out with last night appear. And they say, "You told us to give them to you. You were drunk. You look fine."
So she didn't even go get them done professionally. These people just did it. Can you please tattoo Mexican on me? And please
I just want
a flower
Mexican on my nose.
Right here.
And then La Vida Loca on my cheek. Livin' La Vida Loco. Hashtag.
What is Ricky Martin?
We gotta go with it. We gotta go.
Ricky, let us know.
Yes. Oh, baby.
I bet he's got some sexy stuff.
I bet he's got some spicy dreams. I really see that.
I do.
And I bet his La Vida Loca is on his other cheek.
Oh, I bet it is too. Ooh, might need a little spanking sometimes.
And a jalapeno right next to it.
And a jalapeno. Right? Exactly. How else could this tattoo?
Of course. I'm going to sketch that out and send it to him. I'm just going to sketch it, send it in the fan mail.
Yep.
Ask about his dream.
See if he'd ever get this tattoo of a jalapeno and Livin' La Vida Loca on his butt cheek. I'm sure he'd be like, yeah, no problem. And then here he pulls down his pants and his butt cheeks are literally just covered with Livin' La Vida Loca tattoos that he's just
the biggest font, 14-inch font.
He's just agreed to do it for everyone that's ever asked.
Because I'm sure we're not the only ones.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Well, we're not done yet.
I didn't think we were.
I run out of the room screaming and find my parents in another room. Okay. And I beg them to take me to get the tattoos removed. The next scene, we are at the tattoo parlor removing the tattoos while trying to recollect the night. Okay, so she didn't go to the tattoo parlor to start, but she's going there to get them taken off.
And that's not really what they do at a tattoo parlor. They usually put them on.
Right.
Not so much taking it off.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Just saying that'd be really raw on raw.
Could you imagine, like, I'm picturing, like, what is it called? Brillo pad?
Oh, God. Keep scrubbing it. They say, like, every 10 days you get a new layer of skin.
You know what? If it's a fresh wound and you can take the pain, I bet you could scrub off a tattoo with one of those, like,
Brillo pads?
Brillo pad deep enough? Oh, this is terrible. Where are we going?
Oh. So my mom tells me that she saw a half-empty bottle of champagne in the fridge. So there's no way I could have been drunk.
Right. That's the only evidence.
Nope. My dad tells me that I ran to his room in the middle of the night and started screaming gibberish and then vomited on his floor.
Oh.
We came to the conclusion that I was drugged.
Okay.
But we couldn't figure out if it was by Tyler, the guy who I recently met, or the group of acquaintances.
Wow. A whole group conspiring. They're like, let's all hold it together as we drop it in.
Everyone gets one tattoo. Have fun.
Choose wisely.
Pass me the pen. Pass me the pen.
I got to put Mexican on her nose. That's just what I got.
The dream ends with me finding additional tattoos scattered on my body.
Oh, no.
So even more.
Even more.
Just, again,
how is she not in pain? Like, yeah, you get a tattoo.
Feel it.
When they're all over your body, like, you can feel it. Like, when you're just, like, leaning on a new one. Like, could you imagine if they're all over your body?
Damn it, my armpit. Oh, my God, behind my ear.
Damn.
She says, I stand naked in front of the mirror and find one that says, cunt, right under my navel.
Well, it's accurate.
Was there an arrow?
Was there an arrow?
Because if it's down, it's down, it makes sense. If it's up, then you're being an asshole tattooing that on me.
Yeah, that could be the difference between an asshole tattoo or just a anatomy.
Informative.
Yes.
I go back to the tattoo parlor, but they tell me they cannot remove the cunt tattoo.
Oh.
I will just have to cover it up for the rest of my life.
Well, I don't think that should be too hard.
On your belly?
Oh, I thought it was more closer.
Well, she said under her navel.
Well, you can wear grandma panties.
You could. I mean, those low-rise jeans better never come back in style.
How do we keep those things on?
But then, you know what, Brooke?
What?
Then she woke up.
God damn it. God damn it.
I was just wondering what the neck...
No.
It gradually got worse, it seemed.
Yeah, all of... Oh. Okay. This is interesting. I must say, I have had a similar dream, and it has been recurring where...
Oh, wait.
But it's not...
Hold on. Stop the presses.
Whoop,
Whoop, whoop, whoop, whoop, whoop. Is that our...
Backing it up.
Okay.
And we're back.
Back that loco train up.
Back at the station. Whoop, whoop.
So you've had a recurring dream about tattoos?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and it's actually, but I'm excited in it. It's not like, these are tattoos that I know I've chosen over time, but sometimes I can't remember why. And it's always when I'm at a flea market. This is so weird. But
I'm glad we're reminiscing here. This is awesome.
I know, it's coming to me. It's always at a flea market, but I feel safe. It's they're there all the time. It's not they're just a fly-by-night operation. No, it's
totally legit.
Those tattoo artists are always there. But I remember one time looking down at right on my knee, and it just said Taco Bell. And I'm trying to go, what did I do?
That is so
no,
random.
This is in my dream. I'm trying to think.
Yes, I know. That's so random, though.
But then now that I'm remembering, it's also, why did I picture Taco Bell?
Were you with Tyler or some random acquaintances on Facebook that night? Did you drink too much champagne?
No.
One sip too many?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about this one. I'll have to... Because things are popping into my head as we're speaking. I remember the taco, but literally both my legs were covered. I didn't notice anything on my... This is also weird because my dreams are always third person. So I'm watching it happen. This is the only dream I have. First person, I'm looking down at my leg.
Oh.
First person, not me watching
a leg sleeve.
Yeah, but they're all individual.
It's a pant leg.
But they're all individual. Wow. Okay. I gotta dig into that one a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm glad I brought up that repressed memory.
You did.
Dream
Thank
memory.
you, Mia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I thought you'd like this one. I had a feeling.
I do like it. Where should we begin?
Well, let's start with the champagne. So it starts off great, having some fun. And champagne dreams usually symbolize positivity, celebration. It also can mean good fortune because champagne's also tied to, it
bougie.
is also bougie. It's also thought of as a wealthy treat, right? Mm-hmm. So that I think is interesting because she's enjoying herself, but then it takes a very, very questionable turn.
Yeah. That's a good word. That's a good word to describe it.
The tattoo. So let's talk about these tattoos. Let's go through them again. Okay. So we have the neck tattoo, which she didn't specify what it was of.
But that's just on the first one she saw.
Just very visible. I mean, they're all really actually visible. Right. She had the Mexican written on her nose. She had hearts and flowers on her clavicles. She had Spanish phrase on her cheek, and I did picture this as her face cheek because everything's kind of right here,
right in this visible area. Yes,
and then finally the cunt on her below her navel, which is a little more unvisible, but it starts off right there in your face,
right, right there in your face, literally. It's almost here I am. I need attention. I'm not sure what. I have all these things that I want people to notice about me, but I can't really figure it out. I'm just very overwhelmed right now, and there's too much going on. But please, help me. Look, help. I just feel like it's a huge scream.
That's interesting. And I think tattoos in general, you think about permanence of it.
Yep.
It is a piece of self-expression. However, she didn't choose any of these, it seems.
No.
So I almost feel like taking the opposite approach when it comes to interpreting this dream. Like, what is she being labeled as? Does she feel like she's being labeled as Mexican or able to speak Spanish or, you know, whatever it might be? Like, does she feel like she's being judged and labeled by others because she didn't really have any say in this whatsoever?
That's true. That's very true. I mean, the thing that gets me, though, is the location. Like, if it was, you know, if it was like a tattoo, even a big one, let's say, like they took up your whole back, it'd be a whole different story for me. The fact that they're all, besides the cunt one, but they're obviously, they're all right here.
Right.
Front and center, like beauty shot, squared, like.
Yes. And let me take the boomer approach here. How are you ever going to get a job with tattoos on your face? You know what I mean? Like,
no,
I mean,
that's true.
That is the thing, right? You know, it's the first thing people see when they look at you is your face in that area. So, very interesting that I agree that it's all in that general visible spot.
Whether it's something she is happy about, confused about, or something that's being placed on her, it's big and bold in her life.
Yes,
she's calling for help.
Now, let me ask you this question. What do you think the percentage of Americans, this is a bonus question. If you get this right, I will give you, let me see.
I know what I want. I know what I want if I win.
Oh, okay. What do you want? I don't know the game show that the participant gets to choose the prize, but go ahead.
This is very specific to you.
A new tattoo.
I want a
this is cunt.
Foot massage.
Hell no.
And a tattoo that says cunt. You can choose.
I will give you the latter, but I will not do the former.
Thank you. Well, I wanted to give you a couple choices at least.
Well, I appreciate that.
But I gotta win first. I could write
it really small. I could, it just had to be noticeable.
No.
But I will put it in the anatomically correct position for you. Okay. So,
well, thank you for choosing the location.
Yeah. I'll hold your hand. I'll hold your hand while you get them.
Oh my God.
I'll hold your. I know we're friends, but I don't think we've ever been that close of friends, darling.
No.
Moving along.
Moving right along.
Oh, so what's your answer?
Oh, yeah. What is the question? Percentage of people?
What's the percentage of Americans who have at least one tattoo? I looked this up because I was curious. Because you have several, and I have nary a one.
Nary a one.
Nary a single one. There's nothing I liked enough to permanently put on my body yet. I'm just indecisive.
That's okay. But being friends, it's weird that I am okay with it because we are very we think it and overthink it and overthink it.
I overthink it.
I would say nowadays 70%.
30.
What?
Yeah, only 30% have one tattoo. I thought that was low too, but this was according to like a 2019 poll. And this was on authoritytattoo.com. 30%. 30%. That's it.
That's great.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
But like my sisters all have tattoos. My dad has a tutu. My dad does not have a tutu. That'd be weird.
Are you sure? I remember that ballet performance he did.
The only ones in my family that don't have a tattoo are me and my mom. My 20-year-old daughter has one. So
that's why I'm thinking 30 seems low.
I know. Maybe it's like regional thing. I don't know. Anyhow. So moving on from tattoos, we got the crazy tattoos. Once she wakes up and she realizes she has these tattoos, she goes to her parents, which I think is like a comfort. Yeah, like a place of trust, a place of reassurance. And they both reassured her like, you did not drink that much champagne. You're not crazy. You must have been drugged because you threw up on my floor.
Right, because no drunk people ever just throw up on the floor.
No. Right. Never.
Only if you've been drugged.
So whatever maybe labels that she's feeling that are getting thrown at her, perhaps her parents are like the ones she goes back to for that like comfort or that check-in. And I think that's a good thing for her to have.
I totally agree because she was going out and partying with friends, but then she still found her way somehow back to that comfort area. Somehow she's at home with her parents.
Yeah. And the dream ends. She really doesn't. She's trying to get them removed. She's trying to maybe make a stand for herself and be like, I'm not those labels. I'm not what you're saying I am. And she wasn't friends with anyone really closely. It was this Tyler guy who she just met and a bunch of Facebook randoms, friends,
in quotes, yeah.
Right? So who can she trust in her life? And I think going back to her parents, that's a good sign. Is her feeling
family is key.
Family or whatever. It's just getting her grounded almost. Like, no, you're not the crazy one.
Right.
Now, let's get to the cunt tattoo. So she gets completely naked. Even though she thought she had them all removed, it's like she keeps finding these
It's
tattoos.
almost like it's a disease where every day you wake up with a new tattoo.
It's like just when she thought she dealt with the issue almost, there was something else.
There's never an easy solution, right? That's kind of what it comes down to. It's like, no, it's not just that easy.
And you got to keep fighting it. Whatever it is you're feeling you're up against, you got to keep. It seems like it's a constant battle, I think, for her. Whatever this is.
It's a big battle. Big, bold, on your face,
big,
screaming
bold,
at
neck,
you.
La Vida Loca battle.
Maybe it's not La Vida. It is La Vida Loca for her. Clearly. The crazy
is it Loco
life.
or Loca? I don't know.
Livin' La Vida Loca. Vida, because I think life is female.
Loca. You're right.
Yeah.
Wait,
right.
no,
We took French.
You're right. But no, it is. She is living a crazy life. And
Livin' La Vida
Loca. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
But Mia, I would really like to know in real life, do you have any tattoos?
I would also like to know, Mia, this gentleman that she said she met this guy in real life too, right? That she's dreaming of. What's going on there? I'd like to know if that triggered a dream or part of this, or why is he in both your worlds? And that could mean something. I'd like to know.
Me would. But thank you, Mia, for sharing your dream. I enjoyed that one. I thought that was really different and interesting.
It was different. It's not one that we kind of typically do, but it was lots of fun. Lots of fun.
If you were to get another tattoo, do you already have it picked out?
I have several picked out. So it's a matter of...
Yes.
Because I don't... It's hard for me.
Is this a big question to get into for you?
Yeah,
Should we save this for a live show, perhaps?
We might need to save this one because, there are a lot of
I can just see your face and you're like, where do I begin? This could be a half an hour discussion, Mindy.
Or more. So, we might want to put a pin in this.
We'll put a pin in that. Okay.
But, if you've got a crazy tattoo or a tattoo dream you want to tell us about.
A tattoo story. Anything.
Oh, tattoo story.
Tell us. Did you get drunk in Vegas? Did you get a tattoo? Do you have a tattoo of your ex's name? We want to know about it.
Mm-hmm. Did you get a prison tat when you were doing it? When you were doing a dime? I want to see that one. I want to hear all about how they do that.
Why you're in. Mm-hmm.
Want to know why, too? Why you doing a dime, bro? Why you doing a dime? And, of course, any other dream topics. We don't do just tattoos here. Anything you want to share with us, dream topic, dream story, even a little snippet of something you remember or questions, let us know at remelations@gmail.com.
It's catnap day. Well, it's always catnap day. But let's explain catnaps. It's, because every now and then I think we need to.
For maybe new listeners, we haven't really explained our little kitty catnaps.
So catnaps are short, sweet. We're not interpreting them. We just want to read them because they're funny, hilarious, scary, interesting.
Yep. And sometimes they might just be one sentence. They might be a paragraph. But we just like to make sure that we can have as many people represented on the show as possible.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay. Do you want to get started today?
I do. I actually am going to read some catnaps today, but they're all, besides the first one, they're all from the same lady, but they all kind of have a theme in common. So I wanted to share them all on the same episode because they're like one sentence. So they're
cool.
And then it will also kind of lead into the topic, dream topic.
Yay. Okay. Yeah. Well, I might get to guess.
Well, they'll be guessing for you later.
Okay.
So first one, and if you recognize, maybe.
Oh my God! This is Brookie's dream journal.
This is
Brookie's too funny. Now let me take a second before you get started
Please.
because
You have to explain. I know what you're going to say.
So I was visiting my hometown last week, whatever, recently. And on my way to Brooke's house, I decided I need to stop and get a new notebook and pens because that's what brings us joy in our lives. We are Virgos, and that's what we love. And so I go to Target, which you would think would have the best selection. Nada. Had to go to Walmart. And I found the most beautiful girl ever.
She's lovely.
I have this lovely new notebook and a new dream journal because I really do feel dream journals have a life.
They have energy.
They have energy, and as soon as it's full, you got to move on.
Move on. Even if the notebook's not full, that one is that one
has told its story. So I bought a new dream journal because I hadn't been remembering my dreams, and I tell you what, the last 3 nights I've had it, remembered every detail of my dream, wrote it all down. Yeah.
It's not a joke, Pete.
Bestie, if you're not feeling your dreams in your dream journal, it's lived its life.
Change it. If you haven't written a single one down,
get
a new one.
Bad mojo.
You'll feel when it's right.
And so these are yours. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay.
No, the first one is mine.
Oh, okay. I thought they were okay. This one's yours.
Okay. Everyone was laughing at this party because there was a pair of underwear thrown into the middle of the room.
I would laugh.
Sounds funny to me.
But what kind of underwear?
Well, it felt like a college party, but it wasn't like wild or anything. They were red lace panties, but they were really just cotton with a red lace pattern on them.
Okay, so it's not the real Victoria's Secret.
No, it's like a cotton print. It's like cotton with a lace.
It's Victor's Secret. I get it.
It's Victor's Secret. Yeah, There's definitely not Victoria involved here. No one was dancing, and the music was very quiet. It seemed kind of like a stuffy party. So very out of place for someone to just throw a pair of panties into the middle of the room. And then I realized it was me.
Oh.
They were mine, and I was the only one dancing and did not seem to notice this or care. I was drunk and just having fun. And then I woke up.
Did you just dance them right off? Is that what we're assuming here? You shimmied off your panties, Brooke?
Shimmied them right off.
Oh, my.
I've got skills.
Skills that no man has seen before. Well, I mean.
Yeah, some have.
Maybe.
No, I don't know how they came off. I think I took them off as a joke and probably thought it was real funny. And
that's hilarious.
It's just like, but it was such one of those stuffy parties, like almost like a faculty party where, there were students there, but it was supposed to be like an upscale type of party. Not the,
I bet the party got a lot more fun after that little shenanigan.
I mean, how could it not? How could it not?
All right. Well, I got one from Rachel, and Rachel's from Richmond, Virginia.
Hi, Rachel.
I dreamt I was on a train, and a woman came up to me asking if I could hold her baby.
What?
Except the baby was about 3 inches tall and in a salad bowl covered in, salad. I picked up the baby from the salad and held it in my palm, and it died. The woman started screaming and punching at me, saying I killed her baby. And then I woke up. Very disturbing dream.
I would
say, agree.
I mean, I did laugh, so it was entertaining, but it's also very disturbing.
I think don't keep your baby in a salad. That might not have been Rachel's fault. It might not have been Rachel's fault at all. I'm thinking that's not a great spot for your child.
Especially if they're that small. They should probably be in an incubator.
Right.
Or maybe, don't just let strangers hold your salad baby.
Do you think is it like a cob? Is it?
Oh, it would have to be, because I would hope the little egg would be like like
a pillow.
Like a little
Not
pillow.
A crouton of a.
And like a little piece of lettuce as a blankie.
Oh, see, when you put it that way, it seems very sweet. I'm just thinking this mom's
Maybe
insane.
It's a good place to sleep.
You know what's funny? I had the biggest craving for a Caesar salad last week.
Oh my God.
And I eat salad, but it's not often I crave salad.
Right. Oh.
I had to go and I got A delicious. I had to get like this big, delicious. Yes, it satisfied the craving perfectly.
Nice.
What kind of salad's your favorite?
In terms of like a lettuce salad?
Yeah, like a lettuce salad.
I do like a Cobb. I do like a something with like a raspberry vinaigrette and maybe like a walnut and like a blue cheese crumble.
I get it.
Yeah. With like craisins and some,
Yeah, I do. I usually can't order it because Mark's like allergic to nuts, so I don't get to enjoy. I mean, I will. I just have to brush my teeth before I kiss them. I don't want to give them the death kiss.
Oh,
but I do enjoy that. But no, I would say like lately I'm on a Caesar kick.
Well, Caesar's it's a classic.
It's
good. Classic.
You got another dream?
I do. Okay, this is Gloria. She's from Park City, and she submitted just a handful of dreams. They're very short, but these are all dreams where she has reacted physically during her dream.
Yes. So good. I love this.
I thought it would
perfect
be
example of catnaps.
Okay, so I have a couple, but I'm just gonna read one because I'm sure you have a couple of catnaps. Okay, and then I'll read another one. Okay, this one's called The Christmas Dream.
Oh.
It was a very dull Christmas, and there were only 3 gifts. We have 4 people, not including the dog.
That sucks.
My grandma, who I call Gram, and I both have our eyes set on a brown, heart-shaped chocolate box with a gold ribbon. She says, "Let's share," in such a happy voice. And then I slap her.
Don't slap your grandma.
Don't slap Gram.
Don't slap Gram.
She says what happened is I slapped my mom in my sleep. Well, so in real life, she slapped her mom, but she was slapping her Gram in her dream. Why are you walking around slapping people?
I understand. I mean, if there's only so many gifts, but I mean, you have to.
Mindy, you know the gift routine. You've got your
you need to make sure. I've got my spreadsheet. Each kid gets the same amount, about the same price. We got to make sure it's even, Steven.
It could be big problems otherwise.
Oof. Well.
Oof. But yeah, Gloria, be nicer to your Gram in your dream and outside. But that was a slap. So that, and what I found interesting is her activity in her dream is the same thing that happened in real life. I find that a lot of times when you like act out something that you're dreaming, it's not like you're slapping someone. You like end up jumping out of bed or something like that. It's not an exact match, but
okay.
You got another one?
I do, and actually, I've got a 2 for 2.
Oh, okay.
A 2 for 2.
A 2 for 2.
I'll start with the first one. So this one comes from Kenyon and Kenyon. Let me know if I said that right. Kenyon. 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 Whoever, we love you. Thank you for submitting from New Marion, Texas.
Ooh.
They preface this with, "This is why I don't watch Hell's Kitchen before bed anymore."
Oh no, I love Hell's Kitchen. I love me some Gordon Ramsay.
I know. And they say, "I went through a stage in my life when I would watch Hell's Kitchen before bed." First dream, it's short. I had a dream I was on Hell's Kitchen. I was on the red team.
Okay.
And I was supposed to cook plantains for Gordon Ramsay as a part of my challenge. Mm-hmm. So I boiled them. And he yelled at me for boiling them. My teammates blamed me for losing the challenge for our team.
Oh,
and then I woke up.
I wonder if they got sent home for that.
I don't think boiled plantains. I like a good plantain.
I mean, I guess, okay, if we're going to think about this. Boiled. Like skin, like the peel off, and I don't know, like how you can get like deep fried anything at carnivals and fairs. Yes. Like they'll throw a banana in. Like,
I think you're right.
A batter.
You must have been on the blue team.
I must have been on the blue team. We won.
Yeah. All right. Do you have another one from Gloria?
That was funny. Not that you're not always. Okay. Yes, Gloria. This one's called The Car Dream. Gram's back.
Gram's back.
Gram's back.
Nice. Okay.
Gram is trying to leave and get into her car. I don't blame her if this is the same night as This is Christmas night. I don't know.
Eve. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Grandma got slapped by Gloria. Okay, Graham is trying to leave. I don't know if it's the same night. Okay. Graham is trying to get in her car and leave, and I didn't want that. I grabbed her with my teeth and drag her out of the car. I was biting my mom in the dream.
There are better ways, Gloria.
Gloria, there's a lot of violence.
A gentle direction of the back, perhaps?
Yes. I mean, and do you have an issue with Graham? Is this something we need to address?
Graham's not in the third dream. I really do.
And her poor mom. Her mom's getting the real shit of it.
She is.
Does she sleep in her mom's bed? Is she just there?
Do we know how? Gloria might be younger. We don't know, right?
She might be. Yeah, okay. She might. I don't have an age.
This might be childhood dreams.
Could be.
Okay.
Well, let's hear your twofer.
Let me get back to another Gordon Ramsay dream. Hold on.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Funny. Again, weird synchronization.
It's so weird.
Us. Okay, here we go.
I know.
My second dream is longer. My parents left my brother and I with my aunt so they could go on a trip. Well, my aunt left, and she left us with a babysitter who looked kind of like my old kindergarten teacher. Good aunt. Like, bye.
Bye. Got stuff to do.
The babysitter tried to kill us.
Oh.
And my brother found a machete that if he rubbed it, it would take us back in time. So he rubbed it, and we went backwards in time before she killed us.
Smart. Don't have to go back too far.
Okay.
Don't.
No, good.
But
so
also, you could have just sliced her head off with that machete.
Could have done that. It's a dream. So we ran, and we managed to find a library. We entered the library, and there was a library queen.
Oh, I've heard of these.
The library queen liked me. So we played a hologram Candy Crush tournament.
Nice. Of course.
Just line up all those little sticky chocolate thingers and some bonus coins.
What does it say? Sugar. What does it say?
Sugar Crush.
Sugar Crush.
This sounds about right. But the problem is I beat the library queen at the game. Then the library queen was mad. And she said she would execute me if I didn't kill everyone in the library.
That's why. What did they do wrong?
She gave me a bow and arrow.
Oh, geez.
I refused. So I just wandered around the library trying to find a way not to have to kill people.
Killing time.
Excellent point. And I found a little grocery store connected to the library.
Oh, nice. Get some stuff done.
In the produce section was Gordon Ramsay.
Amen. I knew he did all his shopping at libraries.
He said he would make a special soup so the library queen wouldn't be mad. He made a tomato soup with potatoes and oranges.
Ooh, that is a special soup if it's going to make her not hate you or maybe possibly kill her.
Ding,
Both
ding,
ways.
Ding. The soup did not work, and the library queen shot me with a bow and arrow she gave me, and then I woke up.
Oh, no.
Gordon did him dirty.
Gordon, you made something nasty. That's not like you.
I don't think so.
Tomatoes
on there.
And
oranges. And potatoes.
Like a potato's a neutral. It's a nooch. I call it a nooch. It's a nooch. I just made it up. I don't know.
It's a nooch.
It's a nooch. But an orange...
I'm sure all the culinary gods call it the nooch.
Call it a nooch. I guess you wouldn't think like tomatoes are sweet, oranges are sweet, but I don't know. If anyone could make it good, it'd be Gordon, but
it didn't work.
Poor
Kenyon died.
Sorry.
Thanks for sending that in. Thanks for your Gordon Ramsay dreams.
Yes,
we appreciate it.
Yes. Okay, so Gloria, we're back with Gloria.
Yes, Miss
So
Gloria.
this is the last one I have from Gloria.
Okay.
And it's called The Vet Dream. And I said vet, V-E-T.
Like as in a veteran or a veterinarian?
Like a veterinarian. This is not a wet dream. It is a vet dream.
Got that.
I am at Fern, my dog's vet, and the vet is refusing to give my pet back. Oh, I would lose my mind. I'd go crazy like ends of terms of endearment. I'm saying, give me my dog back or you will regret it. The vet still refused. Okay. I slapped the vet. Gloria.
Did she slap her mom?
Well, Graham's not in this one, at least.
That's good. Did she slap Graham?
She punched her mom in the face.
That is, I mean, it is a sleep disorder.
It is, but she's violent in her dreams. Like, does she need to be slapping everybody? I feel like every dream she has.
I think the last one was the more justified out of all of them.
Oh, well, yes, because your
pet wouldn't be returned. But
she has slapped several times, punched, bitten.
And bit.
Yeah.
Gloria, darling.
Take it down a notch.
Yeah, you just need some meditation. Why don't you put on like a nice sleep app, like spa sounds, and just try not to think of violence.
Yeah, no slapping or biting. Mm-mm.
Okay, I've got a dream. Okay. This is an interesting one. This one comes from Toby in Portland, Oregon.
I don't know why you're pausing so long. It's making me nervous.
I just had the most strange dream. I was microwaving something. 3, 2, 1, no beep. It was still running. Okay, the food is done. I don't need a fire, so I unplugged the microwave.
Yes?
It's still running.
Demonic microwave. Oh, no. Portal to hell. It's a portal to hell.
Starting to panic here, I hit the stop button. Heck, I hit every button on that microwave. Open the microwave door, still going. Stop, microwave.
Is that burrito overcooked or is it still edible?
It is on fire at this point, I am sure. So a friend of mine sprays the microwave with water, hoping to cause a short circuit in the electrical. It's still running. How is this even possible? And then I woke up. Scary.
That is scary. Like, could you imagine not knowing to do? I don't know if I would have fought it as much. I would have probably been like getting my cats and like
out of the house,
being like,
call 911.
Like after the first few fucking attempts and now a fire, I'm like, okay, yeah,
I got to open it. You got radiation just leaking out at you.
No, too much. Too much.
Did your parents ever tell you when you were a kid not to stand in front of the microwave for fear that you would die of the radiation coming from it?
My parents didn't tell me that, but I, saw it on like shows and stuff. So, did your parents scare you?
Yeah, probably. But no, do you stand in front of it now?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care either.
Yeah,
I'm like just
something would have happened by now.
It was always a scare in the 80s. Like if you stood in front of your microwave, you'd die.
Cell phones when they first came out, they said would melt your brain, basically.
It didn't. Did it?
No. Well, partially, I guess. My brain's not as good as it used to be.
I've got one more short one for you, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Really short, and it's a fun one to end on. All right, here we go. This dream comes from Maureen, and she's from Poughkeepsie.
Ooh, Poughkeepsie.
I know. I just love the
name. I like saying
Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie. I just moved there just to say it.
You're like, I'm moving to Poughkeepsie. Jealous.
Totally.
Totally. I love the name.
So Maureen says, I had a dream a while ago that I'll never forget. Long story short, I kidnapped Kenny Rodgers.
How dare you?
But I dropped him off later because he wouldn't stop singing The Gambler, and I couldn't take it anymore.
Smart move,
Sorry, Kenny. And then I woke up. He's like, okay, I've got one skill in my pocket. Here we go.
Like,
gotta know when to hold them.
Know when to fold them. Know when.
And she's like, God damn it, Kenny.
And then he just starts over. You gotta know when to hold them. And then he just keeps
and then like someone pops up. Know when to hold them.
Like, of course, there's some background singer.
Like, background singers. And the rhinestones and such. I don't blame you, though. Like, any song on repeat is not good.
That is kind of a known torture method.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
A noise or a song just on repeat.
Tiny bubbles. Yeah.
Oh, no down hole. No, Don Ho. I don't know why I said it.
No, Kenny. No more gambler.
Oh, but I love Kenny.
Who doesn't love Kenny?
That's a good question.
Well, and that wraps up our catnaps. Thank you to everyone who's shared. Bestie, if you're enjoying this episode, I mean, I've been laughing. I think you might have too.
Just
do us a favor and head over to remelations.com/support and check out different ways you can support the show, whether it's submitting a dream, purchasing merch, or joining our sleepover squad. Hey, and our sleepover squad is pretty cool if you haven't checked it out.
Holy cow, is it cool?
It's where we have extra episodes. You can actually see our faces because we put our videos up on the sleepover squad. Oh, I look great tonight. I'm in my glasses and I look so damn cute.
And I have an outbreak of eczema.
So if you want to see all of that gorgeousness, head on over to remelations.com/support and join our sleepover squad. You can join it for just a couple dollars a month, less than a coffee, and you get all this bonus content, which is pretty cool. So
super duper.
Thank you for supporting us any way you can.
I just thought of a brilliant addition to your office.
Okay. The podcast studio?
Yeah, your studio. Sorry, your studio.
Oh, what is it?
A mini fridge.
Oh, actually do have a fridge right around the corner.
Oh, there you go.
It just hasn't been plugged in for years.
Well, plug that fucker in. There you go.
I agree with you. Okay.
Indeed, it is.
Brooke, darling. Yes.
Another edition of Murder When Sleepwalking.
Okay, I'll always love this.
All right.
And then usually I'm 2 for 2. So let's see.
You're 2 for 2. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Toronto man kills his in-laws.
Okay.
The case of Kenneth Parks is quite famous because it's purported to be one of the most thorough cases of homicidal sleepwalking on the books. In May 1987, Parks drove a little over 14 miles to his in-laws' home, stabbed his mother-in-law to death, nearly bludgeoned his father-in-law to death, and stopped short of killing his teenage sister-in-law, all while sound asleep.
No.
After,
Let me. Don't like him.
I could tell that you got
angry
some
at the story.
noises you're making. After doing so and coming to his senses, Parks drove to the police station and, in high distress, confessed to the crimes. So, well, that's it, Mindy. What do you think?
What's this gentleman's first name? Do we have it?
Kenneth.
Okay, Kenneth. Let's just have a little chit chat here.
Let's hear it.
When I wake up from my slumber and I have to use the bathroom, I walk into the wall half the time because it's dark, I'm groggy, and the wall just jumps out at me. But anyhow, so the fact you can drive a goddamn fucking car, was it 40 miles?
14.
Okay, 14 miles. I don't
Still.
It's like a 15-minute car ride if you're going 65 miles an hour. Like that.
And you're managing to keep it on the road? Like,
Kenneth, sir.
I'm so glad you have your glasses on today because this is the time. You guys, this is the time to join Sleepover Squad because Mindy is giving Kenneth the business with her glasses.
I'm giving him that.
She's giving glasses galore, and you have to see it.
Okay, well, my question is, in-laws. We all have them. Well, we don't all have them. A lot of us have them. And sometimes they can be difficult in some situations, and sometimes they can be lovely. And I understand there are some angst between your parents and your relationship and your in-laws. This just gives you no reason to drive and kill them. And his sister-in-law, his young teen sister.
Yeah. Okay, so he stabbed, and this is another thing. Okay, Ken, listen, bud. You don't stab someone. You don't bludgeon someone. I just feel like you would have used the same mode for both attacks.
Sure.
Like
also agree.
That's just kind of, true crime 101.
And this is Canada, you said, right?
Yeah, Toronto. So yeah, and but it doesn't say what he did to his teenage sister.
I don't care. This
it doesn't matter.
Dickweed. And then to drive himself sleepingly, or maybe he woke up in the process, supposedly. Either way, he drives himself to the police station. I'm just thinking he's feeling guilt and remorse, or maybe something happened in the process where he's like, oh shit, this story isn't gonna fly. No one's gonna buy that I'm sleepwalking. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna explain this. And then drives himself. He knew it was gonna be tied back to him. And that's why he drove himself to the police station and made up this cock-a-poo-poo story about him sleepwalking.
It is a cock-a-poo-poo story, I feel like, but you're right. He was smart in that he was planning like one step ahead to me. This wasn't a crime. I mean, obviously, it's a horrible crime, but he planned it because he also had this kind of alibi plan. Like, no, I'm going to take myself to the cops right away, and then it'll be fine.
I woke up, but I didn't know it was going on.
And everyone will believe me. Like, so he has thought of this is how my brain processes this particular story.
Right. And so please tell me that he was found guilty. No?
I'm so sorry.
What?
I know. And the worst part is,
what?
I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't find more information, but it just says, okay, wait, you might be right. Okay, you might be right. All it says was, so maybe he was convicted. It says he was eventually acquitted. So he maybe was convicted and something overturned.
But I feel like, come on. Come on, Canada. I don't know how it works up there, but I'm you're smart. You got things figured out.
I don't think they have as much crime. Shit? Maybe they're like, what the fuck?
What is this?
I mean, also, this was 1987. It's not like it was forever ago. Like, you think they would
That's pretty forever ago. Well, it's not.
I'm just saying, there's modern crime investigation techniques at the time.
Sure. You're not going to have like the closed circuit, like you're not going to have the cameras and like the Wi-Fi
or anything.
You're not going to have, I mean, you're not going to have the exact like tracing of your cell phone and were you on there and texting, because that would probably be something that was like, oh, he checked his phone went here, and he was on
checking a football score. Or I don't know, do they play football? Hockey score. He's checking a hockey score.
What those damn hockey teams do. It's not the NHL. It's not the NHL up there. It's something cooler, probably.
Probably because
the Canadian hockey
CNL.
League, CHL.
CHL.
Perhaps.
Sure.
I'm just making it up. I don't know.
That seems like channeled to me, though.
Canadian friends. Hey, Bestie's up in Canada. Let us know. But I think, Kenneth, I don't like the story. I think it's complete BS, and he should.
How was he acquitted? Like, I do want to look into this a little bit more for everyone.
Ooh, yes, let's do a deep dive into this.
Yeah, I want to do a deep dive because I want to know why he was acquitted.
Right.
Like, because I can
was it lawyer issues or like he wasn't read certain rights?
Some kind of like red tape or some kind of fuck up, in the chain of custody of something. But it's like he was acquitted. And I also want to know if he was convicted initially, how long was it before he was acquitted? So I want to look into this one a little bit more.
I would love,
Sorry, Bestie, I didn't realize I'd have so many more questions. So I promise I will look into this one for you more.
I would love to know. That's a crazy one.
Yes, they're all crazy.
I mean, I really do believe there are instances of sleepwalking. Don't get me wrong, because I think everyone I've said, I'm like guilty. Yeah. But there are, I believe it is a absolute 100% real parasomnia. It happens. Just not have found this in a case yet where I really believe it.
Yes. So, Same.
Okay. I mean, there's lots of things you could do. There's lots of things. You can like go into the refrigerator
and eat some cookie dough.
You could do that. You could tattoo, La Vida Loca on your face. You could, slap your gram. There's lots of things that could be possible.
You don't
while you're
have to
sleeping.
kill.
You don't have to kill.
Oh, but I did want to tell you something very interesting that happened to me this week.
Please.
Okay. So this is another dream I had, which is crazy.
What? Okay.
Yes, okay. I know. Okay. So it's not.
It's insane. It's only been a year into the podcast, and all of a sudden you're like dreaming like a fiend.
No, but it's not like in the dream journal. It's like so short. It was like almost like it was a memory. So I have it so clear, like in my head. So my dad, it's present day. I'm an adult, same age. My dad buys me a container of raspberries that he's trying to give me to take home. I'm at their house. Okay. And I'm like, which is not unusual. Like whenever I go to my parents' house, it's like going grocery shopping. They're like pulling stuff out of the fridge.
Take this. Yeah,
but I'm like, raspberries aren't my jam. Like I like raspberry flavoring.
That sounds like a little raspberries aren't your jam.
Oh, I get it.
That's good.
I would eat it. Okay. What I should say is a fresh raspberry isn't my favorite fruit to eat. I like all the flavorings. It's maybe the seeds or whatever they
seedy.
are. The texture. Taste is fine. But I said, no, thank you. Not really my favorite. And he was like, no, you should eat these. They're really good for you. And I'm like, I agree. But it's like, we also in our backyard, all growing up, had a mulberry tree. Mm-hmm. And it dropped, which are kind of, it's a berry. It's kind of like a shape, like a raspberry. Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, our feet would be stained purple all summer long because they were all over the ground. Uh-huh. But we would eat them too. They're delicious. So it's like, I don't know if I just had too many mulberries and I just don't want raspberries. But whatever is, the dream ended. I woke up. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
So it's like a couple days ago, I make a drive-up order at Target. I'm just getting a couple things.
Yeah.
So I get home. I got an extra bag.
What? No. You're telling me you have a premonition dream? Are you telling me right now?
I had raspberries.
Shut the fuck up.
Raspberries. Just a single container of raspberries.
That is insane.
Of all the fruits, too. What does it mean? Like, what does it mean?
You have been dying to tell me the story, haven't you?
Yes. Can you tell?
Tell me this.
Like, yes. I have it written down, like, on every piece of paper, raspberry story.
That's for
like, raspberry story.
She's literally showing me 3 pieces of paper that says raspberry story. She did not want to forget. That is crazy. No, that is 100% premonition dream. And whatever weird slip
it means.
Of whatever it is, dimension or... Oh, wow.
That's so weird. Cool. Raspberries. I mean,
my mind's blown.
My mind's blown, too. I'm glad that you feel the same because I'm having a hard time describing it because it's like I got home and I held the container in my hand for like a good minute, and just shaking my head, like looking at it like just
so here's the question. Here's the real question. Did you eat the raspberries or... did you give them to your dad?
I fucking ate them. And I like them. Oh. So maybe this was weird for me because I was like, what do I do with this situation?
Yes. Yeah, you can't let it go to waste. I mean, it was free.
I'm like, still. It's free. But I'm like, you know what? Let me give it another shot. Okay. You know, because I haven't had raspberries aren't something that are typically in like a fruit salad. I mean, you can,
right?
But it's usually like grapes and watermelon, pineapple, things like that. So it's not like
fruit that really doesn't have a home.
Blueberries maybe, but raspberries not so much in a fruit salad. And so I was like, you know what? I don't have them often. Mm-hmm. Quite enjoyed them. Wow. Maybe it's telling me to try new things.
Love it.
I don't know, or I don't. You know how you don't like to analyze, but I would like to know what the fucking raspberries mean.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, raspberries.
Shut up! Wow.
Shut the front door.
Oh, interesting.
I knew you would like it.
I do. That was like. Other than that, that's the highlight of my week. Other than literally seeing you in person this week.
Oh my God, it was the best week ever, wasn't it?
Yes. So I was in my hometown. I went back for a couple days to see my parents and visit and see my sisters. And I got to see your new place. You gave me the tour.
It's a small tour, but you got the tour.
I love your place. And then I got to see all my kitties.
Yes, and nephew.
My niece and nephews, the cats. And Haddonfield did come out and it was showboating a little bit. And then Kiki was hiding.
Yeah.
And then Spooky just kind of made a elegant debut and then left.
I'm glad you said an elegant debut because that's basically how he enters a room. He just walks in with his tail up in the air.
You notice me, I'm leaving. That was it.
Yeah.
But we had some planning sessions. We got some fun things.
And working face to face is always lots of fun.
Oh my God. We decided we really have to do this like once a month, get together.
Yeah, I really do. And your week has obviously been fantastic if you've been wearing those glasses the whole time because...
Well, oh wait. So this is funny. So I have a story why I'm usually never wearing glasses. Except for like at bedtime.
But these are cute. They're not like, you talk about them like that. They're bedtime glasses. No, these are cute glasses.
I trust me. I had the nerdiest. I've worn glasses. I've needed like glasses since 3rd grade. I am blind as a bat. Like my prescription, I don't know. You don't wear glasses, right?
I had LASIK. Okay.
So my prescription's like negative 5.25.
Woo!
Which is pretty all blurry to me. So I've had glasses forever, and I've had some really ugly ones, but these ones aren't bad.
No, they're super cute.
So I put my contacts in. I normally wear contacts. I put my let me say that again. So yesterday, my contacts were bothering me, and I'm like, okay, it's time to switch them out. It's monthly, right? Yeah. So I put a new pair of contacts. I'm like, okay, this is my last pair of contacts. Got to order some more. Cool. They're supposed to last a month, so I have like a whole month to get these new ones in. Except for... This morning, I woke up and I'm driving the kids to school and like my eyes bother me. So I'm like rubbing my eye and messing with my contact. Sure enough, one of my contact pops out while I'm driving.
Did you have to go like this to like...
as Brooke covers one eye. So I'm like, okay, oh shit. Like, where'd that go? Because if you wear contacts, you've had this moment before. Where you're like, oh, don't move. But I'm driving. And so I pull over in the next safe area. So this is 6:15 in the morning.
Do you have a contact case in your car?
No.
Like, I'm like, you're not planning on putting this directly back into your eye, are you?
No, I mean, the worst case, I'd put it on my tongue and like spit on it and put it back in my eye. Come on. All of us contact wearers have done this
I wore
before.
contacts for a time. I get you.
Yeah.
I got it.
So I'm like looking, I'm like, I felt it fall out of my eye. I know it's like here somewhere. I cannot find the contact for the life of me. I spent like 10 minutes looking for it. I'm like, well, I guess I'm driving the rest of the morning with one contact in, which is very
disorientating.
Yeah, yes. It's disorientating for someone who has such a strong prescription. So I was like, God damn it. So that's the story of why I'm wearing my glasses today. I ordered some new ones.
New glasses or new contacts?
New contacts. I got home and I ordered some new ones.
I don't know. Maybe
pay the extra express shipping. They should be here tomorrow, but
I think maybe you should consider the glasses look for a minute or two because they really are quite flattering.
Appreciate that. Just spoken like a true bestie.
No, spoken like honesty. Jeez Louise. Okay, so I thought it would be a very nice way to maybe end this episode with let's put some positive affirmations, not only into the universe, but into our souls and our chakras.
Feeling very zen right
Very zen. Okay. If we're going to bed, perfect. If we're at work right now,
also good.
Use it to empower
you.
Driving. Don't stop for your contact. It's called.
Or bees. Just keep driving.
Just keep driving. The universe has your back. So it's 52 cards and it's just aspirational sayings. It gives you strength. Okay. It shows support.
I like this.
Even when you're feeling good, you can read one.
Absolutely.
It's just kind of. So I'm going to shuffle, and you tell me when to stop, and we'll just
feel it. Okay.
When you feel it.
Now.
Top or bottom one?
We'll go bottom.
Okay. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost.
Ooh, Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that was a very nice one, you know?
Ends it on a good note.
Yes, loves it.
Love, and I love you, and I love our bestie. And hey, that wraps up another episode.
Ooh, I know, it's a good one.
I had fun.
Always. Thank you so much to Mia for submitting your dream and for all of our other besties that submitted catnaps. Wild ride.
Wild. All right, Bestie, that wraps up another episode. Do us one favor. If you've enjoyed this show, tell a friend about the podcast. That's how we grow. That's how we keep coming back each and every week. Tell your favorite tattoo artist about the show. Brooke,
okay.
You have a favorite? Make sure
I do. I will let her know.
Tell your Gram. Don't slap her. Just tell her it's like a radio program. She'll figure it out. Just be kind.
Program.
Program. A radio program. Don't slap your Gram. Or
don't slap your Gram.
Tell your favorite chef about the show. Again, that's how we grow. That's how we keep coming back each and every week. Your recommendations help the show more than you know. We appreciate each and every one of you for sharing us with your friends.
Thank you.
And don't drive to your in-laws and murder them. Stay tucked in bed. And until next week, sweet dreams, bitches. Who was our hashtag?
Yeah, who was it? Ricky Martin. Black cats and superstitions.
Voodoo dolls. I've got
premonition. The girl's gonna make me fall.